Okay, Texas and Missouri, you want to cheat? Don't threaten us with a good time. Virginia, Miss Ma'am Commonwealth woke up her happy little ass one day and decided to fight fire with fire because they're gonna redistrict too. You might have noticed that there's a little race to gerrymander going on in this country because a few of the red states decided that they wanted to cheat. And then the blue states had to figure out how to respond to these threats to democracy, because sitting by idly and pointing our fingers and saying, that's not fair, hasn't seemed to work for the Democrats yet. So Virginia, because she's a responsible lady, had an independent commission set up. They were the ones that were going to do the redistricting. This is what happened with a lot of the blue states, right? They set up these independent commissions that were supposed to be nonpartisan to prevent exactly what's happening in Texas from happening in their state, not realizing that the Republicans were going to cheat so aggressively. But once Virginia saw what was happening in Texas and Missouri and other states, they were like, well, we're not going to sit by and watch this happen. So they used some parliamentary trickery and they did some super secretive ninja stealth work behind closed doors, so they were able to bring this to the floor for a can't say that word, which would take the power to redistrict from that independent commission and give it back to the legislature temporarily, because it ends in 2030. You see, it would have to be done before that. It's not permanent. And Virginia is like a wacky little state because it's got to pass in the House and the Senate. They have to do that all over again in 2026. And then it comes to us, and then we get to I said that word again. Now, the Democrats uncharacteristically got aggressive with this, which I love so much. They believe, and we're speaking it to the universe, that Abigail Spanberger is primed to win. And she says, yeah, I'm going to back the Virginia legislature on this. Sure, hell yeah. Winsome Earl Sears says this:
Virginians have told us, wait for it, loud and clear, that they want voters to choose their legislators, not the other way around. So what changed?
What has changed since 2019? Maybe this? Maybe this? What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Isn't that something your generation says and you should know? Also, did you hear all that loud noise in the background? That was all the people protesting. So now the race is even more important because they have to have an attorney general that's going to back Abigail Spanberger. And it's not going to be this guy, because he's completely opposed to redistricting. The Republican current attorney general, Jason Miyares, I don't care. So if a Democratic governor, for instance, were to win the upcoming contest on November 4th, hey, that's Tuesday. If she were to win, then she would support the voice of the people in the state of Virginia who are willing to stand up to cheaters and bullies.